birds fly a lot better than we do. See how they wheel and bank and fly? Perfect. And all in one. Wings, body, tail, all in one.
Just filming stuff.
Well,
Docudrama.
here it is, the handover. And it's filmed.
Yeah, it just doesn't ever seem to dry up in here.
And of course, where the divots are now, we've got little ponds.
Recording this meeting.
Yeah, minutes.
Taken.
You said specifically no minutes. Yeah. I'm not talking about fucking minutes. Oh, we've got eating on. It's fucking freezing there. Yeah.
What about 10 minutes behind that goal?
Yeah. When Matt set up the Spitfires, it was little more than a group of guys that I believe just played on the sports fields down in the village, and they'd be down there over summertime, and there was another club that was doing much the same, and it kind of galvanised down into one club, which was Crossways Spitfires, and they began training at Warmwell, which is a holiday park locally. And the first year they came second from bottom, I think by 1 point of Dorset League 4, which is the bottom league, and then the year after bottom, but the third season things changed. I started playing for the Spitfires in, I think, October 2016. I'd been playing for a League 2 club, doing okay with them, but got to a stage where I'd missed part of the pre-season and the first few games of the season, and just was going to really struggle for a position in the squad, let alone the team. And yeah, without giving it all away, I was fairly disillusioned, but realised that if I wanted to play at the age of 33, then I'd have to move and play with a different group. I had the opportunity one Saturday to play for another side in League 2, but instead I decided that I was going to go and train with Spitfires and hopefully be selected with them, and that's kind of where it began for me. And we lost to the team that Saturday, a team that went on to win the league. We lost them something like 7-0. Oh shit! You all right? No, mate. Just play on. Play. It's okay, mate. Just play on. We started the game with 10 players until half time, when Luke Hallett came along and we got up to the sort of bare 11. It's got better and better throughout that period because we've had some additionally good players come in. We've had Andy Stewart from Bovington, he's been fantastic. We've had Dan Pyatt, who's played quite far up within the Bridport setup. But there was already a core of really quite decent players, but mixed abilities, and some other players who hadn't really played a great deal of football before, and they were determined to learn. That the point at which I started filming this, the club was in 5th in the league, but we were struggling so much to get games to take place at the home ground and away games. It was super challenging winter with snow, ice, all sorts of things. As per the other 2 previous seasons, we were the smallest squad in the league, and we set about really filming what was supposed to be a warts and all documentary that follows what happens at the very grassroots of English football. Hey Ollie, how you doing? Terrified. Yeah, it was, mate, but it wasn't pointing at the goal. Working on a docudrama now? Yeah. It's going to run for 27 series.
All right. How many episodes a series?
That's a good question. Probably 1. I reckon. Nice, Matt.
I didn't catch it, though. You were recording, yeah?
Yeah, but well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're not allowed to sit. You're not allowed to do that.
What's going on then?
I ain't doing an interview.
This is, mate, it's just a piece to camera.
Don't put a camera on. I'm not expecting to get my dick out.
It's incriminating me.
Toby, out on the right. Yes. Hey, I got that on camera, that one as well.
I'll turn it off now. I'll turn it off now because it's all data, isn't it?
Hey.
Driving away from a training session with the guys, and yeah, it's like, it's not great. We're playing the top of the league. They're a reserve side of the club that I first played with on Saturday, and the preparation for that game isn't great because, well, two of the forwards will be missing, and one of them's the top goal scorer who's recently had a bereavement, and yeah, he's just pretty focused on himself at the moment, which is totally understandable. But ultimately, it affects the lads. You know, there's a bit of a lower mood, even though he was totally upfront about the fact that he wouldn't be available, and yeah, so it's creating sort of mixed emotions around the group. Some a bit cross, others sort of a bit more tempered, some few frustrated and things. So yeah, we just want everyone to come together for a run of 10 matches now. We've had to wait so long. We've sat around all winter basically with our fingers stuck up our backsides every Saturday waiting for a decent day's weather to play. Here it is, and then suddenly the timing's not right for everyone. So yeah, it's deflating a little bit, but we have what it takes to make a mark on a match like that. So we're going to give it our best shot. And all I need to do now is persuade someone to try and film it, or film at least some of the highlights. But it is looking better down here. This was a mud bath. No home game until Wednesday and Saturday. Getting the council to cut the grass is going to be the next drama. What's going on today though, Bert? Piddle. Top.
Tough game, but capable. We can beat them.
Top of the shop.
We need a perfect game today,
Yeah.
and then hopefully we'll get points.
Exactly. There's a lot of emotions in the camp with Payet pulling away. I was thinking about it. I don't think he's ultimately done a lot wrong, really, apart from being a bit too flippant about drinking and preferring to do that over playing football, which is going to get people's backs up.
Yeah. I've spoke to him today, and
Have you had a chat with him?
he's told me that he's available for Wednesday.
Oh, that's good.
So
Maybe he's just going to be a bit more of a bit part player for the next couple
Yeah,
of months until he gets settled, isn't he? So.
yeah, hopefully he'll be here Wednesday.
Oh well, he's had a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
So putting number one first a bit, like Steve, I think.
I think, you know, we've got to. I don't want people to see him walking in and out of the club and thinking, oh well, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Because then we're going to have big problems.
Started. Yeah, it's just started. Don't leave it on that, Douglas. It started, Rob. Doug, fucking mental. Win, Piddle! This is the highlight. She's on Tinder. Is she? Yeah, because I seen her the other day. And I liked her. I didn't super like her. Here we have Crossways Spitfires against Piddlehinton Pumas. And they're off. Els is playing. All right. How come I never got the call? Piddle's first corner. Looks dangerous. Good ball in. Harry, shoot. Well defended. How was it? Free kick from Els. Clever one. Shoot. Oh. That's a bad. Oh, okay. Here goes Crossways. Right, tackle by Els. Good tackle by Pato. Ooh. That's a good ball. And he's off. Crossways' first meaningful attack. I think it's Wes. Oh. Crossways. Doing well. He's crossed it. Got the Pato! Oh, Pato!
That's a shot, that's one of them. It was a good runs yesterday. Did you back me on this?
In, Handy.
I didn't back him yesterday, no.
Shoot!
Yeah, he won't
shoot!
easy, I think.
Oh! Somebody shoot!
Gasland boys in 2020.
Crossways with a bit of pressure there, but now Piddle are breaking. Here goes Jordan. Oh, he's moving it forward to Barrett. It's a good ball. Crossways to close him down. Oh, corner. Piddle corner. Good delivery. Els. Oh. Neither of them called for it there. Here goes Crossways. On the counter attack. He's doing really well. Oh, that's a good tackle. Good tackle.
Yes, Bolton, well played. Well done, Brendan.
Now Piddle. They have the ball. That's a horrible tackle. Good header. Good header. Crossways expect to clear this. They do. Andy.
Yes, Andy.
Box is fully loaded. Good ball. Oh, unlucky Crossways. Now Piddle attacking. Adam Barrett, he won't do much. Oh. In by George. No one's attacking it for Piddle. Come to Els. Good turn. Crosses again. Jordan, Harry. Oh.
Back in.
Good save, Crossways keep. I'd imagine he'd go long. Yep. Piddle corner. Els went for it. Now Crossways, counter attack. They're on. Good ball. Might be Piddle corner. Els, ooh. Go back to Jordan. Drilled in. Ah, he scored. Great finish for number 4. Jordan, he's done 1, he's done 2, he's done 3. Oh, they scored. Crossways, 2 players to go for the ball there. Here goes Harry. In the box. Corner. Like you're coming on his head and it's like he stood there. He'd take a step forward. I don't know what you're doing. He goes over his head. Oh.
Save.
Push him out. Kick his face. Lots of positives on there. Oh, well done, like. Let's hear it. Let's just clap it in. It might be 5-0, but guys, we got so much out of that game. Just let it slide a bit. Doesn't matter. Come on, we come here. We put in a proper performance in that first half.
Angry little man.
I think one thing we got to take away from that, lads, is that the minute if they score, we gave up straight away, and that's why they scored straight again. They didn't score. Can anyone pick out one of their goals that was like, oh, fair play, they fucking played that? There were scrappy little goals. There was a little essence, lads, of giving up when that first goal went in. Heads dropped. And the last 10-15 minutes, our heads were back up and we were pressuring hard. I also think we gave them a bit too much respect, lads. It felt like a friendly to me. It didn't feel like... For me personally, friends or not friends, I don't like all the friendly banter before the game. I think after the game's played, but game day, I think I don't give a shit if they're your best mate. They shouldn't be your friends until after the final whistle.
First 45 minutes, absolutely brilliant. Happy with that. Second 45 minutes, personally, it ain't good enough. Right? Concentration for 90 minutes. 5 goals because we switched off. Right?
That hard part, lads, in that second half is those first 10 minutes in that second half. If you're going to concede, that's when it's going to happen, and we didn't. Those first 10 minutes, we didn't concede. We held them off, and I thought, right, here we go now. We'll get our push now, and now we can really press them back.
Take loads of fucking videos, baby.
You get on the Yuri Gallers, mate.
Kermis, this powerful headed by Ed.
Make this count then, boys!
No, not Ed.
He's called it, so...
I'd play it. Oh no.
Dan Bolton, putting it out there big.
So, is this your stance? Oh! I was the closest! I was close. It's not a fucking competition.
Spider-Man. Win! What's this? Get there, Josh!
First time.
Go on, what's yours?
Yeah, Brody.
Don't go too far, Wes.
What are they?
Press it, come on! Press him, Matt.
One sat on the bench.
We'll try, Josh. We'll try.
He said he'd play. That's got your kid.
I don't know.
Yes!
Cool.
Ref! Ref! Well done, Harrington!
They've dropped out now, someone said in there.
Well done, Jace. Well done, Bertie.
Yeah, well done,
Brody, one more, you, sir.
Well done, Wes.
Wes!
White race, sir.
I reckon it's promotion proof for a third year running.
Every single person will get a water bottle. Everyone. There's bottles over there behind there. There's bottles there. I want to see everyone drinking. Harrington, get some drink on you. May not think that you need it, lads, but I guarantee you fucking do. It's boiling out here. Hello.
Here we have wall number 6 in his natural habitat.
I didn't realise you scored that.
Josh is fucking work rate to win the ball and knock it up there.
Who's this?
I don't know.
There's loads of them. Unlucky Ash.
It got a bit leery.
That?
These change rooms don't get locked, so I suggest bagging everything up.
What, are you doing the gear? We're leaving it for the lads and taking it out?
Who's got the gear?
The gear!
Good point.
In the rear with the gear.
Straight up.
Do you know what I've had stuck in my head for about a week and a half?
What's that in?
The soundtrack to The Greatest Showman. Absolutely love a bit of a musical. You can sing as well. Finger.
Oh, was it the West End then?
Oh, he dropped the sock. Sock dropper! That Wesley's a nice guy, but he's a sock dropper.
Stay with two!
Lukey, push forward on this one. Stand up, not racing, chase him, get that ball back.
His legs have gone. Get someone else. Get someone else. Fresh. Or is he not doing a proper half time because of the drinks?
This guy's rattled, Berg. He'll be shit for the rest of the game. Crack it, apply some pressure, get pressure on him. There we go.
Yeah. Let's go back in for 15, yeah?
I know it's hard. Let's just keep going. They're getting fucking rattled out there. And the first team boys think that it was going to be a walk in the park, and now they're realising they're in a fucking game with us. Up front, Andy, forget about that linesman, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you, he's going to put the flag up, so just watch it. Just keep it going, lads. I know it's fucking hard work, it's fucking hot, but... they're fucking goalkeeper, they're goalkeeper lads.
Have some shots.
He doesn't look fucking good, have you ever tested him? Yeah. Just get as much fluid as you can on, boys, let's fucking go again. Because they ain't fucking that good.
Boys, look around at each other, yeah? You're all fucking working your arms off. Everyone's sweating their arse off, yeah? Working hard. It's fucking hard work. I can tell that from fucking heat just been stood on the sideline, lads. I'm sweating and you guys are fucking working hard. I want more of the same in the second half now. We've got to take these opportunities though. Andy, I know you're getting frustrated, that guy's putting his flag up every time, and at least fucking two of them were miles on. But that's going to happen, lads, especially at this fucking level. We've come across it before, we've come across it again, yeah? Let's do something, let's give them a fucking option where they can put the fucking flag up. I think they were expecting to come out there and have a fucking walkover, and we've just given them a wake-up call. So don't expect them to come out there the same fucking team though, lads. Because I'd imagine if their manager was in there and seen what they were up to in the first half, they'd be looking a fucking brilliant and coming out all guns blazing in the second half. Okay? So don't expect it just as fucking similar in the second half.
I'm fucking telling you right now, I'm scolding.
Exactly.
We're scolding then, so that's alright.
Yo, what's wrong? Straight for the goal then, let's work!
That's why I suggested it to Tim. The idea of the suggestion to Tim.
Two inside.
West, step left. West, get left. Go, pass, drop it. Close it, Buck, close it! West left shoulder! Oh!
Back right, back right!
The Tisbury game was a lot of people's favourite game of the whole season because we managed to stop the rot and put in a good performance. Now, this part of the game is the one time that both Ash and I, who were playing centre-back, both left our own half for a few seconds, and they counter-attacked and scored the first goal of the game, but that was frustrating. Otherwise, we very nearly would have kept a clean sheet in that match, even though we were under a fair bit of pressure. But yeah, it was a really, really great game. There's hundreds of people watching, but Bert had to call in friends to play for us that day because we were running so short on players. Having lost that goal, luckily we got one back straight away, and it was nothing more than we totally deserved.
Record that. Yeah.
Go on, Jacob! Go on, Andy.
Hey, well done, good pressure, Spitfires, just keep it up now. Well done, keep working that work back now, boy. There you go. Oh.
I know, mate, walls.
Hey, boys, bring in.
Boys, come in.
That's it, work hard, buddy. Busting up.
I need some cool. I need some cool. I'm gonna die.
Tight, bit tighter. Right, Brad, inside for him. Luke, cool. Go on, Luke. Oh.
The birds fly a lot better than we do. See how they wheel and bank and fly? Perfect. And all in one. Wings, body, tail, all in one. Someday, I'm going to build a plane that will be just like a bird. Exactly a bird I'm creating, is it? At least a curious sort of bird. A bird that breathes fire and spits out death and destruction. A Spitfire bird. A Spitfire bird. Always faster.
What a strange looking machine.
Can't see us spit in the air without getting a kick out of it.
Why, it is like a bird.
A Spitfire bird. tiring, always stretching up for something that's just out of reach. But I get it. After all, what I want isn't as easy as all that. It's got to do 400 miles an hour, turn on a sixpence, climb 10,000 feet in a few minutes, dive at 500 without the wings coming off, carry 8 machine guns.
Hello, Hunter Leader. Bandits approaching BG from south.